You. Welcome back. It's your boy Dizzy De Niro and your boy Flying J.
Hey.
And we are the Roulette Podcast.
Let's go.
Perfect. That was perfect. That was good. Today we are joined by, I'm going to just do a little brief introduction on this man. I just met him. This is a young guy, our youngest guest we've had, barely legal. That boy can't even drink nothing right now. No, but I got introduced to a phenomenal young DJ. He's actually from San Diego, but he's currently going to school in Houston. He go by the name of Red. I met him through, you could say, the global therapy movement, which is, ran by Dom. Shout out to Dom. I'm letting him introduce himself, man. Letting people know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you, brother.
What's up, y'all?
My name is Red. I'm a DJ. I specialize in world sounds and house music. As he said, I currently go to college in Houston. So right now I'm back and forth between Houston and California. But I also travel every once in a while for different gigs in different places. So
big money.
Where to find me is kind of like wherever I end up. But yeah.
That sounded so mystical. Wherever I end up, are you like a free spirited person, bro?
He's a nomad.
Yeah, nomad.
I'm not a free spirited person, but I just do what I need to do, I guess.
I guess you, dog. All right, dog. So definitely, thanks for stopping by the podcast, bro. We trying to make this happen. Because Red did reach out to me a while ago, but I'm like, finally. But bro, real quick, I know that you said that you're going to school right now in Houston. And you're definitely going in between San Diego and Houston. How much further you got going? Like, what's your major and all that? Like, what do you?
So, I'm a finance major, and specifically trying to be more in venture capital.
Mm-hmm.
Which, for anyone who doesn't know, it's like investing mainly in the future of companies and of you can take it to stocks too, of like things that haven't blown up yet.
Yeah.
And yeah, like also personal finances, taking it so that I know what I'm doing.
Okay. I got yeah.
But yeah.
That's okay. All right. We do got a main topic of the day. I'm gonna let Flying J introduce it, but we're gonna kind of try to intertwine it with Red's background and kind of give you guys a more seasoned episode without, just kind of just having fun with it as well. So Flying J, let the people know, what do we want to talk about today with Red? And is it DJ Red or just Red?
Just Red.
Just Red. Okay, my fault.
Yeah.
But applause to the DJ Red coming into the track. So we're gonna get into it. I'm so glad you got up to this topic because we always talk about like things like nostalgia, going back in time and like reminiscing. Just real quick, I'll give you one thing that I remember that was like a staple in my memory, and you give me one back in your memory. I know we both grew up in like inner city schools. And it was like little, lower income and stuff.
Lower income. Then you tell people to.
I'm a tell. We started from the bottom. Now we're here. One thing that stuck with me when I was back in my day, and then we could also get into it. But the main topic, and then I'll get into it, is our world, meaning me and DJP, because we're a little older. I don't want to. Yeah, we're 30 plus. And we got Red here. He's a young cat.
Just made it.
Young whippersnapper.
Just made it.
And so there's an age gap, but we definitely wanted to dive in deeper to that because that's a little interesting dynamic that, different, kind of a little bit different generation that worlds that we grown up in. So one thing that was a staple for me, and I'm talking about like elementary school, is that I don't know for you how it was back in the day, but for me, I remember going through like my school was going through like, or just schools in general in college or elementary.
Yeah,
they were going through like a budget cuts and stuff, and so we instead of getting milk cartons, we switched to pouches.
The bags,
pouches of bags.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah,
you were part of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually remember that.
Well, they weren't switching though. I just had it.
Okay, cool.
I never had the carton.
No, bro, because I remember because they went carton, they went bags,
they went back to
and
carton.
then they went back to carton. Yeah. So that's I was just like,
the carton passed me.
Oh, damn, that sucks. They probably like, that job when they got to you, it was like, we can make a money and get cheaper. You know what I mean? Capitalism probably took over. But Danya, what's yours, bro?
No, yeah, I had that. We had the juice bags.
The juice.
Yeah, so I
I
don't know.
never had a juice bag, bro.
So just like I said, that we had cars. I don't know about that, but no, we had the juice bags. That was one thing. Did you guys have Mexican pizza here?
What's the Mexican
It's like
pizza?
a hexagon versus like a triangle slice.
What?
We had Mexican pizza at our elementary school.
What
It's a
makes it Mexican?
That's what they call Mexican pizza.
But what makes it Mexican?
And you tell me, it did taste different. It did taste different. It was like a little like hexagon thing though, but I don't know about that.
What's the toppings? What's the toppings?
It's everything, but it's just different though.
Is it a tortilla instead of bread?
It's I can't listen. You gonna find the photo added.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
How about you, Red?
We had grease flavored pizza,
Whatever.
just straight grease.
Start on a tray. Oh, yeah, that's it, bro.
Hold on. Where you go to school at, bro?
In Hage Elementary, it's not too far from here actually.
So again, you grew up in San Diego.
Yeah, in Mira Mesa specifically.
Here in Mesa?
Yeah.
Dang, you know what? I'm not even being funny, bro. But like I said, and I'm glad I'm excited to know this. Why this is always the stereotype? Why do you feel Mira Mesa is just a predominantly Asian town?
Oh, for sure.
So was it always like that with you growing up and all that stuff like that?
For sure.
That's
so
sick.
I'm glad you said that. So now I say kind of going into your childhood as well as back in the day.
Yeah.
When I came here in 2017, I noticed that, and I'll start seeing a lot of like gang activity a little bit,
Bro.
So tell me about you coming up a little bit again, because where I'm from, when I grew up, in our time, I don't know Johnny from LA. Florida wasn't like that. We didn't have a lot of younger thugs in the neighborhood like that, or just with that bad. We had bad activity, but it wasn't to that level.
Yeah.
So what was that like for you growing up in Mira Mesa?
Well, I think I kind of got a little lucky too.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up in Mira Mesa, we were fortunate to have really nice neighbors.
Yeah.
And nothing really crazy going on. Like other families or even like older people.
Yeah.
But then like around the block, like we would still see things happening.
Yeah.
But it was at a distance. So we kind of, it's like we're kind of just like looking at it and like, oh, what's going on over there? But like I remember around the corner or like a block away, like there was a whole big police bus because there was like a trap house in one of the corners.
In Mira Mesa?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now go ahead.
And we just saw the bus because like there was just a bunch of police cars, like I think we were like walking to the park or something.
Yeah.
And then we just passed by and like, whoa.
Yes. No, so like I said, so how did you not get pulled into that? Because I ain't gonna say no name, but I have a friend or two that kind of came from like a little gang life a little bit in Mira Mesa, but because I mean, right now you DJing like you said, and you're definitely at a young age, 21, you're moving all over the place. How did you not get sucked into that lifestyle as far as like with the gang stuff? And I've seen your parents were like, they don't play that.
Yeah. So the big part is in my parents,
Yeah.
but also which we'll probably get into as well with my medical history.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Because of that, I was, especially when I was like young, like even like before elementary or like kindergarten, you know? Like I was a very sheltered child because of,
you look like it
because I was ill, you know.
Yeah, I remember. I heard.
So like, it's just how it ended up, you know. And then growing up like that and being surrounded by, fortunately, a lot of good people amongst whatever bad that is existing. That's how I kind of never saw it, even though it was there.
So I know I kind of heard the story in the background, but for the people in Flying J, talk about it. Like I ain't gonna put it out like that, but I want you to present it because I heard that you kind of went through some things and you survived some stuff. So let people know because that's different childhood to go through that at a young age.
Yeah. So I'm a cancer survivor from acute lymphocytic leukemia.
What is that?
So in short terms, it's cancer in the white blood cells. So like, you know, whatever biology, like the red, white, and the white blood cell count, like there's supposed to be a certain amount. The white blood cells was overpowering the red blood cells, and it was like pretty much my body was attacking itself.
Sheesh.
Because the white blood cells is like what fights things off.
Yeah.
And so there was too many, so it was just fighting everything off.
Damn.
Or like generally, like, you know, like if you ask me, I don't really know that much specifics, but that's like the basic version.
Yeah.
And I was diagnosed when I was 2 years old. So it was really like I was pretty much one of those bald St. Jude. I was actually like I'm sure my parents have it, but we have a picture where it was like it was for Make-A-Wish because I had to make a wish.
Dang. You were Make-A-Wish kid?
I had to make a wish, yeah.
Golly.
So I was Make-A-Wish kid, and there's a picture of me just bald, like you see on the commercials and everything, yeah.
Dang, you Avatar Last Airbender.
I used to look like Caillou.
Damn, bro. Well, bro, in honor of that, just because you're a DJ, I don't want to disrespect anybody, but we'll give you the horns, bro, for surviving that and being here with us today, bro. But not to get anything, because I want to get into a little bit of music and go like our generation to your generation kind of type stuff. But what's your DJ name and how did you even get into that?
Well, so the funny thing in my DJ name, so like obviously it's Red. A lot of people think it's a stage name. It's actually my real government name.
Oh, it's Red.
It's Red.
It's actually Red.
It ain't short for that, it's just Red.
It's on my driver's license.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is red.
It better be.
I was about to say.
It better be.
But like
he's like Drake. He's like, I'm gonna be Red.
But you said how I got into music?
No, how'd you become a DJ?
How did I become a DJ?
We interview DJs all the time. He had a DJ that came in last time. Tesco. Yeah, and he I guess it fell onto his lap. We had DJ Francois, another one. He said like, I fell into my lap
Jenny
too.
Here, we had Jenny,
DJ Ejo. So like a lot of different stories. But what led you to the path of being DJ Red and who you are now?
Well, so the thing for me, it's a very long path. So I guess I'll start from the beginning. Because at least the way I look at it now, it's a chain reaction of a lot of things.
Sheesh.
And so it's gonna seem off topic, but bear with me.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Just give it like a summarized version.
Yeah. So when I survived cancer. I'm good already. In probably middle to high school, I actually got into professional table tennis. I was actually trying out for the U.S. national team for the Olympics for professional table tennis.
Damn.
And I was really in that route. I was like super strict schedule, working out all the time, like wake up 6 a.m., run, ice bath, like
you were the guy.
The whole works.
Gotcha.
And then from there, I kind of, as I started growing up, I started finding my taste in music.
Yeah.
And I ended up in professional dance.
This man jumping all over it. Yeah, go ahead.
And because I was already very physical, physically active at the time. And I was always like, when everyone's little, they always love Michael Jackson, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's the core of everything.
Yeah.
And so I've always loved MJ. I've always loved performing. So I just, Jabberwockies.
Yeah.
And so I ended up in dance for a good while until probably 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was through dance and going to dance events and being a dancer is when I was exposed to DJs.
Damn.
And being exposed to DJs, being exposed to music in a way that's like not mainstream, being exposed to small producers, like all the digging, the SoundCloud, the whatnot.
Oh, I remember those days.
Being exposed to that is kind of what got me interested, because even with dance, I've been DJing since then, just in a different way, in a platform that we all know and love, called Audacity.
Dang, bro! You said a couple of things, so that's what I wanted to get. So that's cool, man. That you got into DJing. So being a DJ and music and everything, and I might sound old, but from my story, I still used to download from my memory that you download things like on like a flash drive, and then at least DJ Ejo, that's what she does, and she puts it in there, and she already has a preset with songs. Growing up, when we used to want to download music, we didn't really have access to pay for it.
LimeWire.
We used to do LimeWire. You remember LimeWire and all that?
I don't remember it, but I know about it.
You used to F with LimeWire?
Huh?
Did you ever like play with LimeWire or mess
No,
with it?
I think I'm too young for that, but I know about it.
You know about that? Okay, so
you grew up in the Apple Store. Music was already
yeah,
there
that's
for
what I said. You got Spotify, so you could just do that now. I heard like the DJs now can hook up like Apple Music or like certain streaming platforms to the DJ set automatically.
Nowadays,
right away.
yeah,
That's crazy, bro. Like,
That's hilarious,
that's
bro.
crazy.
So when you do, obviously going back with the music with DJ thing, when you came up, so you say you use LimeWire, was it just you feel like it was just already there for you? Like how was music? Like what was like we used to have blank CDs and put music on it. When you was from what you can remember, what was music during like? Was it on some like
that process?
Yeah.
So even though I wasn't in the era of LimeWire, one thing I did grow up on, which is now looking back, like for me, my parents is like music was always like in me, I guess. When I was like little, like when I was going through treatment, I would always be on a Walkman.
Damn, bro.
You did the CD and the headphones,
yeah,
and I would be listening to the "This Is It" tour. I would be listening.
This Is It, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I would be like, even since I was little, when we go to Costco, when we go in, I was on that. Always, I was the headphone kid, but I was in music,
Wait, you were born what? 04?
Huh?
When we
04.
Oh man,
damn, bro, that took me way back.
No, speaking of that, because you was talking about your parents a little bit, and I know that you said that you ended up in many, because you all over the place from what I'm in, as far as things have led you into where you're at now.
Yeah.
So I know I heard a little bit like as far as like your parents, like your mom's kind of pretty popular, creative, so like that. So do you feel like, which you can share that if you want to, but do you feel like you got that from her, or like how do you feel like that happened?
Well, technically, both of them are creative, or they have been at one point.
Yeah.
What's it called? So, I'm Filipino.
Okay.
Both my parents are Filipino. My dad was the show host for X Games in the Philippines at one point.
Damn.
So there is a little bit of creative event experience there.
Yeah.
That probably translated. And then on my mom's side, she used to be like an international model. And so like traveling for modeling in Asia, a lot here in the States.
Yeah.
Being involved in like such a creative and demanding industry.
Yeah.
They never really kind of forced anything upon me, which I'm very glad and great for, and that's something we talk about all the time.
Yeah.
Because in Asian households, it's very common. But it's something we try to like, not do. And but once I started getting more creative, or even when I did sports, like they were able to help, like, and when I started doing events, like they were able to help me, or even just like have an input on certain things that they've done or whatnot.
Okay, it's funny you say that because obviously, I'm Haitian. Mm-hmm. I think you said Asian house, so Haitian, and I'm sure Mexican too, but with what you're doing now, bro, and like I said, if you guys ain't seen Red is doing this thing, he's comfortable. There wasn't room for that when I grew up, bro.
Oh yeah.
When I grew up,
like you're talking about creative space.
There was no creative space. Like, bro, I want to like when I grew up, I want to be like artists, like actual draw art. And then I went to college, and then they were like they had art, but my dad was like, nah, you need to do something that's gonna make money. So it's like when I don't know about your culture, but my culture is like,
oh, it's the same.
For sure.
Same,
doesn't it feel like? Because obviously our parents came here, they made their sacrifices, and they got us here. Yeah. Don't it feel like that don't it make you feel like, I ain't saying your parents, my parents make you feel like you owe them a little bit. Not like financially, but like, you better not be a failure because I did this to get you here.
Oh, the failure part for sure, bro.
So then it pushes you harder to be like, I gotta go. Whatever I gotta do, I gotta make it. So it's not the money, but it's like, I ain't made the sacrifice for you.
It's called honor.
Honor.
I feel like, at least for me, I feel like it's a little more, how do you say, like lighthearted.
That's side note real quick, let me say that. And that's the part that me and Flying J are saying, that when it's like the way we grew up, you grew up. Because now, for me seeing your parents, I'm like, again, at the show, which we'll definitely try to add clips in here, but it's like, I see your parents there, like, I saw your parents there supporting you. I was like, damn, my mom won't even come visit me. So I was looking at you like, damn, that's so dope just to see that. Like, it's different for you.
Yeah.
But go ahead, though. As you're saying.
Yeah. So like, what's it called? It's I guess it's a little more like lighthearted in a sense because it's not like, oh, like, you know, like we expect you. Of course, they expect me to succeed because they want me to, just as any good parent would.
Yeah.
But it's almost, if anything, I'm the one who wants to succeed more.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm very fortunate and blessed to have such a like an environment like that, and because I know it and they know it, and like a lot of people aren't fortunate with an environment like that. And so, if anything, for me, being one of the lucky ones to have such an environment like that, it almost feels like I'm responsible to, make it, because
golden ticket, you gotta go. Yeah.
Because like if I don't, like, what the heck?
I'd love you said something. Let me ask you. So obviously the way you grew up, just like I said, I grew up. That's how everybody around me was kind of, because I grew up obviously Caribbean neighborhood, Dominicans, all that. So you being, the way that you grew up with the parents you have, and you said it being lighthearted, right? Like, how did you see as a child, like, at least after, you beat everything and you started getting creative, how did you see your life differentiate from the people around you? Like, did you have friends in the neighborhood, or was it like, damn, my friends ain't got it like I got it? Like, did you notice that?
Well,
or did you feel like, the same as that we were saying, where they got to make it because their parents?
Well, so as supportive as my parents are, they're still strict.
Gotcha.
Like there's, like you said, and you kind of picked it up. Like, they're not messing around.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they support me in what I'm doing, but there has to be a goal. There has to be a purpose.
Yeah.
Like, for them,
you got to make something.
As long as you're doing something good, whether it's making money, whether it's is productive. Like, as long as you're not being stupid, as long as you're not wasting your time, doing all that, like, it's cool. And obviously, like, the relationship I have with my parents is very, I would say I'm very close with my parents.
Yeah.
And so for them, like, as long as we're on the same page, and I've doing creative stuff, I've had conversations with them before.
Yeah.
Of like, is this a good idea? Like, because, and obviously a lot of people are like, oh, like, they're not supportive at first. They're just good parents,
I got you. Yeah.
They want to they just want to make sure that whatever creative spaces I'm doing, when I started doing dance, when I started doing music, like, there's something at the end of it.
Got you, bro.
Yeah. And of course, they always make fun of me because, especially with the DJing right now, and like, the motion is motioning a little bit.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, you're moving.
They always like joke with me, like, oh, like, we're waiting for our private jet.
Hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's love, though. It's support.
Yeah, but it's like, that's why I mean it's like in a lighthearted way, because it's like in good spirit. Like, they're like, oh, like, we're gonna see you in Dubai in Ibiza. Like,
no, I got you on that.
Yeah.
So now that we got kind of through that, as far as with, obviously we can still dive back into your background a little bit, but now I know that you had a very interesting life, like you said. You definitely told us, your parents supporting you and the things you got into, and again, you beating cancer is amazing. Now let's get to help the people know you a little bit better, bro. What are you into, bro? Obviously, music. I know I told you yesterday, you mentioned some stuff about Harry Potter, stuff like that, but what are you into, bro? What do you want people to know about you besides music? I know that you can get kind of introverted sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, like, other than music,
Marvel, nothing like that. Anime, nothing.
Because the thing is, like, I kind of like haven't watched movies in a while.
Jeez, you want no kids? You just study, huh?
No comment on that. but like, at the moment, it's really just music, but like I'm also into like I don't play games, but I watch games.
Like what?
Like I'd be watching YouTube, so like all the new games that I mean they're not new anymore, but like when God of War Ragnarok came out, I watched a bunch of gameplays of that.
That's crazy.
All the Resident Evil stuff. The Harry Potter, the new whatever, the most recent one, I did play it just because I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. I played it, I finished it, cool.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, I've always been a huge Call of Duty kid.
I'm glad you said that. So it's funny you said it because you were in college, bro. Flying J can probably agree with you. When we were coming up, bro, in the era of online gaming, Call of Duty was like a must.
Yep.
Being in college,
Modern Warfare 2.
yes. You see, you know all the bookmarks of good times in life.
No, so you know those videos where it's like the game chat and everyone's screaming and there's that one little kid.
Yeah.
That's who I was.
That's why I want to ask you, bro. Because like,
cursing out grown man, cursing out grown man.
Because like growing up, bro, we never had that, bro. We were entering the online era, like growing up, like we just got the system like 360 that was like introducing into like online, right? Yeah. It took me a while to get into what you were talking about. So you watch it on? Do you watch like Twitch or just on YouTube? YouTube. Okay. So on YouTube, like you watch the streamers and everything. That took me a while to get used to watching someone else's game because I'm a big gamer personally. I have almost all the systems growing up. I had like GameCube, PlayStation, all the PlayStations, all the Xbox, and like I game now. And I used to do a little streamer when I was a little bit younger. Had like a little career. It went a little bit, made tiny bit of money, didn't make nothing, but I never understood the concept of actually watching someone game. It was weird for me. It was just like people enjoy this. Like I knew doing it. Like I streamed myself, and I was like, oh, cool, someone's watching me. Okay, cool. But I was just like, why do people do that? And then can you explain it to me like that phenomenon? Like why is it interesting to you? And what makes it like fun?
Yeah. So I did grow up on watching other people play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
because when I was younger, like yes, I played Call of Duty and stuff.
Yeah,
but like at the time, like in Mira Mesa, we weren't as financially well.
Yeah, I got you.
And so like
that makes sense.
When I would want to play a game,
damn, that's kind of sad.
I just watch it, like because like like when the new Call of Duty comes out, I'll just watch the campaign.
Who are your big favorite streamers? Like who do you like?
So
watch?
when I was but I watched all kinds of because there are a few YouTubers that I just watch for them because they're just really funny and really entertaining. But I grew up on like Dashy Games. I don't know if people know that.
Like the streamers you used to watch.
Well, I watch YouTubers.
Or the YouTubers.
Dashy Games, Corey X Kenshin.
Corey X.
Yeah,
he's Corey X. I call it Corey X.
Sidemen.
Yeah. He was
I still watch Sidemen now. I don't want to
mess no names up.
The Asian guy.
Right?
No, Higa.
Okay, I don't know that.
Oh yeah. Are you big into like the
Ryan
big,
Higa,
the big YouTube crews like AMP, RDC,
AMP like a iffy.
Okay. What's your opinion on Kai Cenat?
Kai, I think what Kai's doing right now is really entertaining. Kai and Speed and this generation of streamers. But like, I don't know. I feel like other than the old YouTube cats, which they still do YouTube, well and strong, but like when the old ones that everyone grew up on, Dashi and Corey and everything, like I feel like other than that, I was mainly super into like overseas YouTubers in Europe.
I got you.
So, like, are you into like Dota?
Yeah, all the Sidemen, like even when I was a little kid, and every little kid playing freaking Minecraft.
Oh, Minecraft was a big. You were a Minecraft kid.
Yeah, Dan TDM.
I couldn't get into Minecraft, bro. I just couldn't. My little brother,
PewDiePie.
Wait, you're my brother's your age actually, so he loved Minecraft, bro. I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't do it, man.
But let me ask you, how you feel about obviously because now obviously that wasn't even a thing when I come up, but. How you feel now seeing like the money that streaming or YouTube can bring? Because I know even you right now, like you're doing your music, and I remember I saw this thing where Playboy Max.
Playboy Max,
yeah.
Lil Yachty was on them.
He's a producer streamer.
Yeah, him.
He did it with Fred again.
He's
that
not a
famous
producer.
song.
Let's get that right. He's just it's a segment he does. That's why. Yeah.
Now, so I seen
because people make fun of him.
So they had this thing where they're saying streamers are now becoming more popular than like rappers and producers and stuff like that. So you, someone that's DJing and whatnot, and you seen like how you feel about that statement? Because obviously one day you want to be this big time DJ.
Yeah.
But you know, how do you feel seeing streamers able to make all this money now and just, you know, record themselves? Because you record yourself too, bro. That might be you one day.
Yeah.
So in your generation, does that make you want to like dive into that realm of like, I'm gonna start streaming me doing sets? Or
well, to answer the first question, how do I feel about it?
Yeah, like just
I think it's great because like I think it's new and like obviously because a lot of people are like, oh, like, you know, the rich get richer.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I feel like there's a supply and there's a demand.
Yeah.
Like some people like Speed is just so funny, like, and he just does the stupidest things that no one else will do and records it live, and people like to watch.
But he's like traveling and everything, going to China and everything.
Dude,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
he boosted their economy.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
bro.
how
Just for visiting.
That's how big these guys are doing this stuff. Like they're like, even, you know, on the music side too.
Yeah.
Like these kind of creative like celebrities.
Yeah.
Like are boosting the world like economically.
Jesus, I know that.
because of like the audience and because of how, you know, ever evolving social media.
Yeah.
It's what everyone's doing all day 24/7 nowadays, as bad as it is.
Yeah.
And so it's just what it is, but I think it's good because, you know, change is good for me. Like I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that streamers are blowing up. I just think it's a new avenue, and you know, the people who got it locked in like that, like Kai and like Speed.
Kai, bro.
So let me get back into you a little bit. So now we know, obviously, you found DJing the way you did, that was like a Zelda quest you did right there. I don't know how you found that, but now, bro, now that you're doing your thing, obviously, I'm sure you went through your first couple sets and stuff like that, or your first couple show. What was that first show for you like? What was that first opportunity when you actually DJ that you were like, this is it, this is what I want to do? Because sometimes you can do something, test
like,
it out, it ain't for you. But what made you lock into it? Like, was you at some type of college party up in Houston? Somebody told you get up on the, you know.
The funny, how funny of an introvert I am. I've never been to a college party.
What are you doing at University of Houston?
I don't go to football games. I don't go to basketball games.
So how did you get into it? Because again, I told Dom, like, I think he might be introverted. That's normally where the love comes from. It's like this is how I always imagine DJing go.
Yeah,
you at a party and you want to hear that one song and someone's just like, they ain't playing it. You're like, you know what? I can do that. And you just go up on that thing.
So
quick.
there's a partial to that where like. When I started, not when I kind of got serious into it, but when I started, when I was a dancer, I would hear some DJs, and I'm like, this is bad. Like,
you can kind of tell, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, I could, you know, like the music selection, because like I didn't notice it at the time, but looking back, like I noticed like I've always would curate my music everywhere. I have like a billion playlists. When we're in the car, I'm the aux guy. When we're like, you know, I'll be making my own mixes just for my own listening pleasure. Like I don't even share it.
Yeah.
Like and what's it called? Like, you know, even in the shower, put the music on.
Yeah.
You know.
So you not be at the parties. You just DJing. So, what was your first moment where you was able to present it to people? Like, look what I can do.
Like serious.
Yeah, because like I said, like when we went to that event, like you see your parents there, see everybody there. I felt like the odds was on you that day. I don't know what it was. Like, everybody got their thing. Shout out Shay, shout out Ejo. Everybody did their thing. But it was like when you came up, I was like, who is this kid? You came in that thing looking like Daniel's son, bro. Like I was like, damn. So,
you know, I mean, the brand is
so
the business.
yeah, bro. Like I felt like you ever seen the movie like You Got Served or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
It was like a dance battle, and like you was the new kid in town.
So that's I guess that's part of it too, because when I was a dancer, a lot of people think I did choreography. I hated choreography.
Okay.
I did the battles.
Oh, you were dance battling.
So all the Red Bull dancer style, I've done those.
You break dance or anything?
Yeah.
Or like, what's your dance style and everything? Or what's your like
I mean,
trained in, I guess?
Well, I was trained in like almost everything, but like my main style was just hip hop.
You were black belt. You were black belt in dancing.
One could say I've won a good amount.
Damn, bro, you kind of an interesting person, dog.
I was showing Shane Egypt my old footage, and they're like, "What the?"
So I kind of feel like you one of those unicorn guys that just like. Would you say you're one of those guys that you whatever you put your mind to, you could do? Like for real,
a lot of people, my parents know it too. Like they say it all the time. Like I always know what I want to do. And whatever I'm doing, somehow things just line up in the world.
You got that. Okay, you got that gift. I got that. I got that.
When I wanted to be serious and dance, I was really fortunate for a good amount of time where I didn't have to pay for a single class.
You got it. Okay, yeah. You want? Hey, listen, I need your luck
because we couldn't afford it.
I know.
Either.
Damn.
And so same thing when I was doing professional table tennis. I was already trying out for the Olympics. Other than my own personal equipment and stuff, I didn't spend a dime on lessons.
But where did that come from? Like, do you think you just know the right people? Or like, do you think it's just God just always right there?
So that's the thing. Me and my parents and my family were a very Christian household.
Got you.
And so for some reason, like, things just work out. I feel like it really is a God thing, if you ask me.
You sound anointed. Yeah, you do, bro. Flying J, how you feel about that? And I mean, listen. I work hard like everybody else does. So I'm not saying like I ain't got like that.
It never happens without that.
That's that. I feel you. So I always felt like growing up, I'm like, man, like I want something, bro. I gotta get it the regular way, you know what I'm saying? I gotta work, save money. And I'm not saying you got like that, but do you ever feel like sometimes whenever you put your mind to something, it's like you get more of a pushback on it? Or do you ever feel like
it's like more of an obstacle always?
Obstacle. Yeah. And I'm not saying you got an obstacle like that, because you might have a different obstacle, because you started off with a mean obstacle in the beginning. Yeah. But yeah, man, I always felt like, damn, like, let's say I'm like, I wanna do something right now, my car break down. I'm like, come on, man. Yeah. Why can't you be like me? Yeah. So Flange, you ever like feel like that?
Yeah, no, that's always. Well, I mean, this podcast. It was like, I mean, I can't just say this podcast was a big old thing. We just learning process, going through ups and downs, and just understanding. You know, I mean, just from a creative spot, I'm sure you can understand. You know, there's always going to be troubles, and technology goes wrong. Music doesn't go right. First time I mean, being a DJ in the big crowds, you know, doesn't go like the way you want it. But is there ever a time where you were a DJ where it's like, hey, I'm prepared really good. I got all my stuff ready, but like the crowd wasn't feeling you, because that's one thing that's I always fear. Like I always wanted to do, like, I have like a side thing that I want to do comedy, like stand-up comedy.
You could do it,
but I was like, I hear from everybody is like, you know, with any kind of creative space, like you gotta get through the first rough part of like getting booed in the stage and everything. So like, have you been through that up to this point?
Yes, I've been through that in everything I've done.
You explain that a little bit?
Even like, so back when I did sports, like as you know how cutthroat and Olympic level training is.
Yeah.
Like even like, because how it works, we were on different teams. There's like an A team, there's a B team, whatever. And like when I was a kid, and I'm like early teens.
Yeah.
Like not meeting the mark on like my training, whatever. And you know, like of course the coaches always mean well, but in the moment, in the heat, you know, say all these things, and like just kind of that hardship in sports. In terms of dance especially, because in the beginning you just suck, and you kind of just have to accept it, you know, and you have to just put yourself out there until you're good. and even like psych yourself out in terms of confidence.
As far as DJing, did you have a bad experience with DJing? Like, because I've been to a place where a DJ has been booed. Like, have you been booed? Not that you want to put that out there, but have you had that close experience or that experience exactly?
So I haven't been booed, but but definitely, I've been in situations where, but this is also it's part of the learning curve. It's part of the learning process, and I would not be here if I didn't go through that.
Yeah.
But I've definitely been in so many situations where the venue booker or or whoever's event it is, they're like trying to cut me off, or like because I guess I wasn't doing what they particularly had in mind, or even like an event where I would be playing and the owner is literally next to me, like, okay, cool, like he's enjoying it, but then I'll play a song and he's like, that ain't it.
Damn.
And I'm like, okay, cool, but then now I'm trying to adhere to him.
Oh, so okay, yeah, I guess.
And then also, just like every DJ, DJing to an empty room, DJing in the worst places possible, you know, DJing for longer than anybody really should be without pay.
Yeah.
So with DJ, just because I want to get to your take on this, because the whole, you know, your age, you're very young, right? How is it, or how do you work that dynamic? Because I'm sure it's a problem, or maybe not a problem, but it's probably an obstacle that you deal with a lot of people within generations. Like, I go to R&B events and see like the old school music, and now so someone like me, and then you have a younger crowd, like someone like your age, like, you know, that's brand new to the clubs. They want to hear all the music that's come out. I don't even know who's out now. I can't even name artists now, but you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, someone like me, I want to hear like, you know, Slow Motion with Me or Usher or something like that, or like a little bit of Drake, you know, like all the throwbacks and everything, or like stuff that I grew up with. So do you ever find that ever like difficult, or like, also another question, do you hate when people come up to you and do song requests?
So did I ever find that difficult? It's an interesting question, because it's something, and this also ties into, because for me, music and, you know, my relationship with God and everything, it's like intertwined for me. And so for me, when I do what I'm doing, yes, it's for people. Yes, it's for the music. But at the end of the day, it's between me and him.
Nice.
And so it made it a lot easier for me, which is super necessary for a lot of DJs who are wanting to make something of their own in this space, in this oversaturated space very of DJs nowadays.
So many DJs these days,
You just kind of have to accept that not everyone, and probably most of everyone, won't like you.
Damn, that's
true.
But the right ones will.
Yeah.
And so that's like probably the best thing I did so far, is I just started to accept and develop me. I just do my thing. And because when you do something that's really authentically you and it's really dope, people will see that.
Yeah.
Like, no matter, you know, if they enjoy the music or not. Like, half the world doesn't know Black Coffee.
Yeah.
But they hear Black Coffee and they're like, that's Black Coffee.
Yeah. Nah, got you. Oh, let me see. So I got maybe two more questions. So obviously, shout out Global Therapy. They got a big event, Afro Diaspora coming up September 6th. I know you ain't gonna be here, but when it comes, and that's gonna be like one of the first Afrobeat festivals in San Diego.
Biggest,
like I say. So when it comes to festivals, like, I know you said that you're kind of introverted, but you're DJing. What's a festival, or, you know, what's a festival besides that would you see yourself wanting to perform at? You know, you have to like EDC,
like your dream festival,
like your dream festival,
like a dream goal.
Yeah, obviously you want to do your own thing eventually, but where you say, I performed here, I know I made it.
I headlined at EDC.
I headlined at
Beyond Wonderland. See, we're so old. We don't Beyond Wonderland.
Yeah, all these stuff, bro.
Yeah.
For me, it's not a festival thing.
Uh-huh.
It's a venue thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So for me, it's all those big clubs in Ibiza.
Oh,
Because that's where my primary sound is very centralized. It's where Black Coffee has his residency,
Yeah.
everything.
Sheesh, that's
So all those like High Ibiza, the new one, Universe, everything. But also like obviously in terms of like dream end goal, because new venues pop up all the time.
Yeah.
But in terms of now, like it would be such an amazing experience to perform at the Sphere.
Oh, the one in Vegas?
Dude.
I was actually super fortunate to.
You experienced it before?
So there's a EDM DJ called Anima. He does those gigantic visuals in the back.
It's like the robot.
The robot,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So
yeah.
he's huge right now.
Dude.
Like he's at the top of the game. Like probably one of the biggest music for EDM. Like just because his shows are just crazy with the visuals and everything.
The visuals himself.
I was really fortunate to catch his residency at the Sphere in Vegas.
How was that, bro?
Bro, that was the best show I've ever. And
Just the venue itself.
I have lots of inspirations.
Yeah.
He's one of my biggest inspirations.
Nice.
Just because of what he does is so singular. Like, yeah, he does EDM music, he performs at festivals.
Yeah.
But like you can't even compare him to a lot of other EDM DJs. Not in a bad way, but it's just what he's doing is
he stands out pretty good.
It's not even 100% DJing anymore. It's a
the whole experience.
It's a show.
So that's the next level for you. It's obviously doing the music, but it's still adding those visuals because that is kind of that's a talent, bro.
I mean, like with the visuals, like it's cool, but I feel like end goal for me is like doing a show like that, like big headlining shows. Like to me, it doesn't really matter where it is.
Yeah,
but it's just like I feel like
you want a headline.
Yeah, those that's kind of what I want to do, but also I feel like in terms of my style, which I was talking a lot with Dominic, and which is why they're very particular in where they put me.
Yeah,
because what I do isn't always it's not for most parties and not for most clubs.
It's not.
That's crazy.
I'm glad you kind of said it because I'm not like I was thinking because I'm like. Obviously, within global therapists like that, they're doing Afro techno, so like that. I know Afro house, those are Afro.
Some Afro.
I didn't even get that from you, but you still did your thing though. When was at the
well, technically, what I do is Afro house, Afro tech.
So I was like, Afro house is new. Like,
it's just
terminology is new.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with that.
It's just my way of doing it. So, in dance, obviously, I was a hip hop dancer, but my favorite music. And I guess you could say music I kind of came up on is house music.
House, I got you. Okay.
And house music, deep house music, is the core of Afro house, Afro tech, and most Afro genres, to be honest. Even in my piano and 3-step.
Yeah, when you said that, that's what I was like, because I'm like, I got the house.
Yeah.
Because Mofos was moving that day.
Yeah.
I was saying that. Okay, all right, I'm with you. So,
but in terms of my sound, especially what I'm trying to develop right now with my production, I'm actually working on a lot on the back end. On like original music, but pretty much what I kind of locked in as my sound is like it's my house music because that's just like for me, it's what I do. It's the best for me. And then with I love playing world sounds.
Yeah,
I love playing baile funk. I love playing, batida from Lisbon.
Yeah.
I love playing everything. But I was too spread out that way.
Yeah.
And so the way I kind of centralize it down is if I could play world sounds and house music together, it's Afro house, Afro tech. The other thing too, other than Michael Jackson, when I was in sports, because when I was in sports, like when you're at like that high level of a standard in terms of like athletic capability, like. To be honest, you kind of go a little crazy.
Yeah.
And so I was one of those, like, in my Batman era, like, I would listen to, like, epic score orchestra music.
Okay.
Like cinematic.
Yeah.
But I really liked the music, though. Like, for me, like, the way that, like, the cinematic music feels in those Marvel movies and all those action, like, I love that kind of stuff. It's all dramatic. It's emotional. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to put into my house music, my Afro house music, my Afro tech. Afro house and Afro tech already does that. It's amazing. Like, that's why I think it easily became one of my favorite genres, just because it already does that, and I'm able to now find my own space into it.
You remind me of an Asian Jaden Smith, man. The way you talk is cinematic. I like it. I'm saying I can
political
see it.
and economic.
Yes, that's how you talk. I like this man is so smart, dog. But no, bro, as far as me, that's everything I got. Wanted to kind of touch on with you. Obviously, there's more. Obviously, going to college. So come back when you graduate, by the way.
Yeah, I got a year left.
We got a year left.
Year.
Damn.
And we on it. But Flying J, I know that you normally do your...
Yes, sir.
Flying J normally has his game, and he likes to play with people. So
you got your phone real quick, though?
Yeah, go ahead.
I can put 2 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock for me.
Gotcha.
So we got... you can't really... So the point of the game is it's this or that. So it's either this or that. You pick one of the two.
Cool.
You're not supposed to think too hard on it. You got 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Wait, when's your next event?
When's my next event?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Do you have a guest list?
It's free.
Okay. We're gonna pretend like there's tickets involved, right? So then we're gonna get free entries to your free event.
Well, my next paid or my next ticketed stuff is all in Houston next week.
Damn, we just
ain't no bluff. Now, but again, this is just to get to know you.
Yeah, so to get to know you, it's
cool.
Basic questions about being DJs, nightlife, and stuff like that. Don't think too much. Just
Sounds
get
good.
through it. Try to get through it before 2 minutes and 21 seconds. All right, you ready?
I got you.
All right, go ahead and put the timer, Mr. Daniel.
So just say this or that.
No, I'm gonna give you the two options. You gotta pick one of the options. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? Go.
All right. Question number 1: beach party or rooftop club?
Rooftop.
Spin for 50 drunk people or 500 sober people bobbing their heads?
500 people. The 500 people.
Okay. Free drinks all night or free tacos all night?
Free tacos. Bro.
Open for your idol.
Big back season.
Opening for your idol or headline for a small packed show?
Oh, headline.
Nice. Play for a 3-hour set with one working speaker or 1 hour set with the best sound system ever?
1 hour with the best.
Turntables or controller?
Apologies in advance.
No. Turntables or controller?
Controller.
A hot DJ
Wait,
booth.
hold on. We're talking turntables. We're talking CDJs or like vinyl.
That you guys gotta answer what?
You say vinyl.
Yeah.
So vinyl or controller.
Cool. Hot DJ booth with no fan or a freezing cold booth with gloves on?
Cold booth.
Play EDM music at a quinceañera or banda at a rave?
Or what?
Banda. It's like Mexican music.
Oh, banda at a rave. Bro, they'll be lit.
Now you should try that.
They will.
Huge paycheck for a boring gig or a free gig for the craziest crowd of your life?
Ooh. When you say craziest crowd...
No questions, got an answer. You got 2 minutes, 21 seconds.
Yeah, 52 seconds.
Nowadays, the paid one.
Okay. Have a mic cut out mid-drop or power go out mid-set?
Oh, the mic. I don't use the mic.
Mixing flawlessly for a crowd but is dead, or messing up twice but the crowd goes wild?
Oh, messing up.
DJing barefoot or DJing with a soaking wet socks?
Barefoot.
Drop your USB in the toilet mid-show or spill beer all over your laptop?
I don't use a laptop, so I'm going to spill beer on that laptop.
Only play requests all night or only play songs you hate?
Oh.
That's a hard one.
The thing is, I don't like requests.
13 seconds.
So
you
only
could
play
say,
songs you hate?
But I would say the requests, because they could be good requests.
DJing at a wedding for your ex or DJ for your parents' anniversary party?
Oh, parents' anniversary.
Of course. Dang. One last offensive question. So just real quick. So play a whole set with one headphone missing or using your AirPods.
Like the audio's in my AirPods?
Yeah.
I'm using my AirPods.
For DJ. Okay. Have a drone guy rap into your mic all night or someone shine a flashlight in your face the whole set?
The flashlight.
Have someone spill a burrito on your mixer or vomit on your shoes?
Sorry, what? Repeat.
Have someone spill a burrito like on your food on your thing or someone vomit on your shoes?
The burrito. Vomit's disgusting, bro.
So you don't care about your set?
Bro, it's a burrito. It's not like water.
True.
It's a burrito.
All right, accidentally play the Macarena as your big drop or caught an eye Jack at your peak hour.
The Macarena. That sounds tight.
All right, last one.
That's a vibe.
Lose your music library forever or never be able to DJ in San Diego again.
I'm sorry, San Diego, you gotta go.
Oh, damn. Well, Mr. DJ Red, we appreciate you coming on today.
Appreciate you, dog.
Hopefully you guys can catch him. One last thing before we let you go. Please let them, because we'll put the drop right there, or your Instagram. Please let them know where you can find your Instagram tag for your videos, any tickets that are coming out and stuff like that. If you got websites, any shout outs, let us know.
Your handles.
Yeah, mainly Instagram, but TikTok as well, at red.seraphim. So that's at red.seraphim, at red.seraphim. I also have a channel on YouTube.
Nice.
Under my own event called Social Dance. But instead of social, it's soul.
Soul show.
That's fire.
And so I have my YouTube channel there. And my socials, and that's pretty much it.
All right, man. I said, dog,
we're making a lot of changes, though.
Hey, bro, we appreciate you for stopping by.
Yes, sir.
Finally, dog. Hopefully, we see you in a year. Obviously, you're doing your thing in college. I know that's a hard time to figure out if you're going to stay or come back, whatever. I hope you come back to San Diego. But hey, man, thanks for coming, dog. Flaja, anything else you want to say, bro?
Nope. Like I always say, make sure you subscribe on TikTok, YouTube, on Instagram. Mr. DJ Red, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tune into his YouTube channel. We recently just, not we, but Global Therapy and his collabs had a recent event with DJ Red where he did a boiler set. Shout out Global Therapy. Shout out people that, that got us to 700. We're on the road to 1,000. Afro Panda. Everyone, shout out. Love and peace.
Yeah, and if you're not subscribed, you're watching this, that's effed up.
That's effed up.
Holla.